So friends, first question is, Swami's father draw his attention to a report in the newspaper. What was the report about? Then the answer is, the newspaper report was about a village lad who came across a tiger on his way home by the jungle path, and he and how he fought with it, and later his flight up the tree where he stayed till he was rescued. The report said that the boy who fought with the tiger stayed on the tree for half a, half a day. Why did he do so? Choose the right answer. And the answer is option number B. He wanted someone to kill the tiger. So next question. A very strong and grown up person might have fought with the tiger. Do you think he made this remark out of his, and the answer is belief. Next question. Can you prove you have courage? Swami's father said. And first question is, was he joking or serious? So the answer is he was serious. Next question. It was a challenge or a command? And the answer is it was a challenge but not a command. So next question. Usually slept was dash, and the answer is beside his grandmother in the passage. Next question. What is disgraceful according to Swami's father? And the answer is, according to Swami's father, it was disgraceful that Swami still slept beside his granny, thought he was in a second form. Next question. What do you think was the practice of granny before she went to bed? And the answer is, Swami's granny used to narrate a story before they went to bed. Next question. Was Swami really asleep, but was pretending to be asleep so that his father would not disturb him? So third question is, to Swami his father looked like and dash, and the answer is appreciation in the semi darkness in the passage. Next question. Why do you think Swami looked at his granny and his mother while following his father to the room? And the answer is, Swami looked at his mother and his granny, hoping and waiting them to support, wanting them to support him, and dissuade his father from making him sleep alone in the office room. Next question. There are scorpions beside behind your law books, said Swami. So question A, had he seen them earlier, or were there scorpions really? And the answer is, he had not seen them earlier. There were no scorpions really. B, B question. It was it a trick to escape from his father? And the answer is, Swami was looking for ways to escape from sleeping alone in the office. Hence, he tried various means to escape. Next question. Swami wished that the tiger hadn't spread the boy, which means dash. Choose the correct answer. And the answer is he didn't want to boy to be a leaf. So A is the correct answer. First depend in the room. What was Swami reminded of? Answer is he silence depended in the room. Swami was reminded of all the ghost stories he had heard in his life. Third question. Which place in the room did Swami think was safe, compact, and reassuring? Answer is Swami's felt the space under the bench of to be safe, compact, and reassuring. Fourth question. Swami touched a dash in the room instead of Granny, and the answer is the wooden leg of the bench. Fifth question. Swami saw a moving creature in the room. It was dash, and the answer is a man. So next question. Check your understanding. Who cried, "Yo, something has bitten me"? And the answer is the thief who had entered Swami's house to rob and whose legs Swami had cuffed, cuffed and bitten this. Second question. Who did father cook and a servant stumble upon? And the answer is the father he cooked and the servant stumbled upon the burglar who had been cuffed by Swami and bitten by him. The burglar had fallen amidst the furniture and leg with a bleeding neck. Next question. Why were congratulations showered on Swami? Congratulations were showered on Swami for catching one of the most notorious house breakers of the district. Fourth question. Did you think Swami really wanted to join the police? If not, what did he want to be? So the answer is no. Swami didn't want to join the police force. He wanted to be either an engineer, driver, a railway guard, a bus conductor when he grew up. Fifth question. Did Swami muster up courage to sleep alone after the burglary incident? So answer is a no. He did not. Swami went back to sleeping beside his granny the next night itself. Who supported Swami? His mother or his granny? And the answer is his mother supported Swami's choice of sleeping beside his granny. So next question. A report about a boy in the newspaper was an unexpected event in Swami's life. Justify. So the one day Swami's father read about a newspaper report of a young village boy who bravely forced a tiger on his way home by the jungle path. The report said that the boy fought with the tiger and how he climbed up a tree and stayed until he was rescued. Swamis felt that the boy must not be young but a grown up person and very strong. Not the important compared to courage. But Swamis refute this theory, saying that he couldn't do anything even if he was the most courageous. That made his father remark that in order to prove his courage. Swamis had to sleep alone in his office room that night. This was an unexpected and worrisome event because Swami used to sleep beside his grannies every night. Second question. Swami made a comment on the newspaper report. Was he right? How did his view differ from that of his father? So answer is, when Swami's father read the report of the courage of a young boy who faced a tiger bravely, Swami did not agree with his father. Swami's father was of the opinion that if a man had courage, he can do not he can do anything. Physical strength was not important, but Swamis disagreed that mere courage was not enough. One must also be strong to face the danger. To a certain extent, Swami is right because while facing certain situations like the newspaper, strength is also required to fight the tiger. So next question, third question is, what desperate attempt his Swami make to escape from his father? So the answer is, when his father challenged Swami to sleep alone in office room at night, Swami tried various attempts. He tried to change the subject by talking loudly and intense, enthusiastically about another matter, but his father was not diverted. He said that Swami had to sleep in his office room. That evening, he went to bed beside his granny quite early and pretended to be asleep when his father came and search of him. Sorry. He snored loudly and acted as if he was fast asleep. This Swami desperately tried to escape from his father's proposition. So fourth question is, why did Swami consult that his father? Sorry, conclude that his father's proposition was frightful, and the answer is, Swami concluded that his father's proposition was frightful because he had always slept beside his granny in the in the passage, and any change in that arrangement kept him trembling and awake all night. So next question. As the night advanced, Swami felt that something trouble would happen to him. What would it be? How would it happen? So the answer is, all sorry as the night advanced and his silence in the house depended, heart began beating faster and he felt something troubled would happen to him. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts he had heard in his life and heard in his moment. He accepted expected the devils to come up to carry him always. He was faint with fear. Next, absolute silence in the room, in spirit of it. Some noises reached Swami's ears. What were they? And the answer is, as the night advanced, there was absolute silence in the house. Thought, though this silence, Swami could hear various noises like the ticking of the clock, rustling of leaves, snoring sounds, and some vaguer night instead humming. Next question, seventh question. Narrate Swami's dreadful experience when he was lying under the bench. And the answer is Swami felt that it would be safer if he lay under the bench and got up and spread his bed under the bench. And the place was safer, more compact and reassuring. He somehow feel feel asleep there, but was racked with nightmare. A tiger was chasing him, but his feet were stuck to the ground. He desperately tried to escape, but his feet would not move, and he could hear the scratching of its claws on a ground. He tried to open his eyes, but could not, and the nightmare seemed to continue forever. So at question, honored by his classmates, teachers, and the headmaster. And the answer is Swami became a hero in everyone's eyes due to his catching two notorious burglar. Congratulations were showered on him. His classmates looked at him with respect, and his teacher pat, patted his back. The headmaster said that he was a true Scot. Next question. Why did father want Swami to sleep alone in the office room? Father wanted Swami to sleep alone in the office room to prove that he was courageous. Next question. Who did you think was wiser, Swami or his father? Justify your preference. The answer is Swami's father was wiser. He knew that the make Swami overcome his fear. He didn't to he needed to face them. So he made Swami sleep alone in his office room. As he did not want Swami to away to his grandmother's side. He challenged to him sleep in his office room, and if he tried to escape, he wouldn't tell Swami's friends about this. Was an icing on the cake that Swami neighbored a burglar. This Swami's father tried to make some loss his fare. Next question. Why did Swami feel relieved at the end? And the answer is the next night, Swami ran and lay beside his granny and pretended to sleep. His father came searching of him once again. His father to leave the child alone and not to risk his life again. The father went always away, saying that he should not be blamed later from overprotecting Swami. Swami felt very relieved when he came to know that he could sleep. He was not he was not he was not and not alone in his dad's office room. So next question is, suppose you are Swami of the story. Write a brief letter to your friend describing how you helped to catch a burglar in your house? So the answer is